What's up, boys and girls? It's Saturday morning, and after a brief hiatus, it's time for the return of Saturday Morning Review. I am your host, Intern Rick13, and today we've got a very special episode for you. Growing up as a kid, there was always one toy that made me super jealous if anybody else had it, and that's the classic Lion Force Voltron. Thankfully, Trendmasters issued a reissue in the 90s, and it gave me an opportunity to pick up this figure as an adult collector. So today, we're going to take a look at this Trendmasters treasure. So be sure to grab your Lion Force Voltron key, and let's go Voltron Force! Enjoy. From days of long ago, and from uncharted reaches across the galaxy, comes a legend. Comprised of footage taken from two anime cartoons, Beast King Go Lion and Armored Fleet Daruger 15, Voltron Defender of the Universe made its television debut on September 10th, 1984, and concluded on November 18th, 1985. Though regarded as Voltron III, Lion Force is actually the first Voltron and most popular in the series. Today, we take a look at the classic reissue from Trendmasters. Alright everybody, here we have the classic Lion Force Voltron. And I think we'll start our look at this nice reissue piece with the Red Lion. Alright, just like with the Matchbox counterpart from the 80s, this figure is mostly die-cast. You've got a die-cast body and die-cast legs. The only plastic really is going to be the hinge here in the middle for the articulation in the arm, and the tail, and of course the firing head. Now the head does have the hinged jaw, so you can move his jaw up and down. And here we have the waist articulation that you can move him back and forth, and it rotates. Alright, and of course the tail. And we've got all of the classic articulation at the legs here. So, just like in the cartoon, fold up the legs into the body, and flip them over and do the exact same thing on the other side. And we are starting to form an arm. Now it is notable that between this and the Matchbox version there are some differences. Most notable would be the addition of fins to the red and green lions. These are not part of the original Matchbox mold, and were pretty much just added to set a difference between this and those particular versions. Other differences are going to include the joints being gray. I believe they were black on the original Matchbox version. I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. And the color tones that were used for the plastics. Some of those are a little different too. And then later we'll get to Voltron's face, but we'll get to that later. So that's pretty much it for the Red Lion, and we'll move on to the green one. Again, just like with the Red Lion compared to the Matchbox version, it's pretty much identical. The paint applications, there are some minor tone differences, and we have got the addition of the top fin here. Now I don't know exactly why, but they chose to center it on the Green Lion, and then it's kind of off to the side here on the Red Lion. I don't really know why they made that choice. It kind of looks like maybe the mold line kind of goes down there, so it was an easy place to add that and not have to make a new mold. I don't know, but so there is that difference between the two of those, and we get the fold up. Now I will say that whether you've got this version or you've got the Matchbox version, you're going to want to be very careful with these metal plated pieces, because the more you wear on them and the more you cling them together and try to turn them and bend them and stuff, the metal flaking does tend to wear away, and you're left with some really unsightly metal and bare plastics whenever that happens. So just try to be careful with that, and you'll also notice that it leaves little sparklies all over the place. So, and of course, the firing head. So now we have both of our arms getting closer. And take a look at this hunk here, the yellow lion. Get a little bigger, a little more detail. We got some movable pieces and some more differences. I believe there should have been a rocket that went down into this piece here in the original Matchbox version, but that is not the case with this version. It's capped off and there are no rockets included to go inside of here. But you do still get the classic pop-open pieces on the head here. Alright. Got the tail. Now for whatever reason, there are no mold differences like there are with the arms on the legs. The yellow lion and the blue lion, neither one have any unsightly mold variations to set them off. I guess they felt that the arms were good enough, but it is kind of silly. We've got the classic spring-loaded jaw action here, and of course, fold those legs in, flip them over, flip up that head, push down that tail, and we've got the Voltron Leg number 1. Alright, here's our blue lion. And again, just like with all the other ones, die-cast body, metal legs, and we've got the pop-up compartments with no accessories or anything to go in there. Just pops up to pop up. Got the spring-loaded jaw on this guy as well, and another pop-up location here that I believe also had a feature on the Matchbox version, but since I don't have one to compare, I do not know that for sure. Now, fold up these legs, push that down like that, fold that down like so, fold up the head, push down the tail, and leg number 2. And last but not least, we've got the big boy, the Black Lion himself. No variations. Just a nice straight up reproduction. We've got the classic wings, and the tail back here. The underside, the shield, the belt. This is probably the piece that experiences the most wear on the silver metal. Obviously, putting the yellow and blue lions together on his legs and on his feet, there's a lot of wear that goes on with slipping those pieces together, and you tend to get a lot of wear, you know, kind of right here in the knee area, and then along the paws and the feet as well from them sliding into the yellow and blue robots. So we fold the legs down like so. Make sure those toes are pointed to the ground. Flip over the back hatch here on the back. You want to be really careful with these. These tend to break off pretty easy. You don't want to push them back too far, and don't force them if you don't have to. Flip the top paw back like so, and then push that leg right back in there, and you'll notice that the hinge will close as you push the leg in, and then just give it a little push, and there you go. Flip your arms down like so. Again, repeat, same thing here. Flip your paws down. Carefully open your latch. Slide the leg inside. Give it a little push. Hold your arm down. Alright. There we go. Then you'll grab your red lion here, and the black tailpiece fits right inside and clips right in nice and snug. Grab your green lion and do the exact same thing. Now with these, there's a little latch right here. And you kind of want to support it as you push the paw in here. And you'll notice that this latch actually fits right in here, and it kind of clips so the leg stays nice and snug onto the black lion. Grab your yellow lion, do the exact same thing. Alright, it's the moment everybody's been waiting for. I'll form the head. Let's go, Voltron Force! Figure comes packaged with the classic blazing sword and the star shield with the decal in the center. It actually also comes packaged with a very large arsenal of additional weapons and accessories for the lions in lion robot form. However, they are packed away in storage, and there was no way I could get to them for this review. Alright, so that will take care of our look at the classic Trendmasters reissue Voltron. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I sure did.
Alright, boys and girls, so what did you think? Did you form the head? I did. There are some minor differences between the Matchbox and Trendmasters Voltron, but they're not really differences that take away from the look or feel of this classic figure, and I'm really excited to have it in my collection. So that will wrap things up for this week. I hope you enjoyed this special episode, and if you enjoy what we do at the Pop Culture Network, be sure to check out our other shows like the It Figures Podcast, the VG Losers Podcast, and the Beyond the Box Custom Toy Show, among others. Also check out our shop at shoppcn.com, where you can buy many cool action figures to support what we do. That's going to take care of it for this week. I am your host, Intern Rick13, and take care.
Thank you.